All right, everybody, open up your calendars because the date is here. October the 20th will be your release date for Stellaris Leviathans. It's an exciting time indeed, and it looks like it's going to be priced at $9 dues, which ironically seems to be similar to the Plantoids expansion, or at least the creature pack, I think we can call it, that was released a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, $10. And our local equivalent will be the amount for Leviathans, which is good news. It's coming out on the 20th, which is in 10 days from the release of this video. If you're watching this at a later date, please adjust accordingly. Of course, for those people down in 2021, why are you even watching this video? Secondly, it's good to see the future. Anyway, moving along from the release date, it's time to talk a little bit about sound design, because Depth Diary 48 is here, titled Roar and Boom, and looks like we've got some very interesting things to talk about in terms of sound design. Now, I know it's not nearly as glamorous as Space Dragons or Wars in Heaven or anything along those lines, but it is important to talk about because the Michael Bay factor is going to be increased in this particular expansion. Now, the guys over at the Paradox Development Studio have sat down and they thought by themselves, you know what, we need to have a little bit more pizzazz to our noise. So, first of all, let's take a look here at the Space Dragon Roar. Space Dragon, of course, which was announced a little while ago. Space Dragon Roar sounds pretty good, though the real question is right now, why is there noise in space? Of course, physics jokes aside, there's a whole bunch more stuff that we can cover, and with the expansion as well, we're getting an additional set of cutesy aliens as well, and apparently some of the guys over at Paradox managed to do a bunch of cutesy stuff for that as well. And on top of that, it looks like we're going to have a complete overhaul of the combat sound design. So the old sound design is a little bit like this over here. And this right here is the new sound design. And apparently they wanted a little bit more oomph towards their noises, or as I call it, as I said earlier on, Michael Bay. So put your Transformers away, even though I know those movies make more than $1 billion of profit a year. Yeah, we're going to get new stuff in terms of audio. Finally, while we're out here, and I wanted to cover as well, is the music. So far during this episode, you've been listening to one of the new tracks made by Andreas Valdetoft over at Paradox. He's their senior music composer, and he is responsible for the soundtrack of Stellaris, as well as several of the other Paradox Development Studio titles. And, well, let's not leave it to this and basically say, yeah, looks good to have new music, and I'm looking forward towards the new soundtrack that comes out with the expansion. So on that bombshell, bit of a short one this week. There's not much to talk about because, you know, it's audio, but yeah, we'll see again next week on what we are going to see in the expansion. Who knows? Maybe soon, maybe we'll see some new content. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other.